Good Monday evening and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Before we get to today's top news stories, let's head outside and take a look outside our weather window from this afternoon. And it's a beautiful shot looking, I think it's our Rondo Sky-Fi tower camera looking back at the Columbia River, and there's Turtle Rock there right in the middle of your screen. Beautiful sunshine out there. We did have to put up with a little bit of wind today, but all in all, really not too bad. And over the next 5 days, kind of a mixed bag. Tomorrow should be nice with temperatures right around normal at 55. And then on Wednesday, a weak storm system will move through. I don't think it's going to bring us a lot as far as rain goes. We could see some breezy conditions again. And then Thursday, high pressure moves in and we will see beautiful weather Thursday right through Sunday. And I'll have your complete forecast coming up a little bit later on. And now a few of the stories we're following for you tonight. A 37-year-old Puyallup man was killed Saturday in an off-road vehicle crash at the Moses Lake Dunes. A 33-year-old man from Arlington faces a vehicular assault charge after a Friday night crash that injured his wife. Bethany al-Hadari's ex-husband has appealed the recent Chelan court ruling that denied his Saudi custody case. And a Washington State Patrol trooper was injured Sunday morning on Snoqualmie Pass when a pickup lost control on the icy roadway and crashed into his cruiser. But first, our top story tonight. A shoplifting report Saturday at the Wenatchee Walmart store turned into a dangerous traffic incident. Wenatchee police say 39-year-old Jessica Elaine Jones of Cashmere fled from the store after managers there accused her of stealing items, and then she crashed her 2005 Monte Carlo into two other vehicles when she ran a red light at the Horse Lake Road and Wenatchee Avenue intersection. The other two drivers sustained minor injuries. Jones allegedly admitted using heroin and methamphetamine prior to that crash. She faces possible charges of DUI, hit and run, and driving without a valid license. Meanwhile, a 37-year-old Puyallup man was killed Saturday in an off-road vehicle crash at the Moses Lake Dunes. The Grant County Sheriff's Office said Joshua Solomon was alone on his four-wheeler when he landed hard at the base of a 30-foot dune. Emergency responders said he died at the scene. The Sheriff's Office said Solomon was a longtime user and active supporter of the Moses Lake and Beverly Dunes and was well known and liked by the department's off-road vehicle deputies. A 33-year-old man from Arlington faces a vehicular assault charge after a Friday night crash that injured his wife. Chelan County Sheriff's deputies say Daniel D. Spencer missed a curve on East Leavenworth Road and then drove his 2020 Silverado into a tree about 9:30 p.m. Friday night. 29-year-old Adina Spencer, who was riding in the truck, suffered serious injuries and was taken by ambulance to Central Washington Hospital. Deputies say Daniel admitted drinking and had a blood alcohol level of 0.165 after the crash. That's more than twice the legal limit. He was due to make his first appearance today in Superior Court. A Saudi Arabian man whose custody of his daughter was overturned by a Chelan County judge says he'll appeal the decision. The former husband of Bethany Vieira al-Hadari wants a state appeals court to review the ruling by Judge Kristen Ferreira, which said Saudi laws making the woman and her daughter subject to the will of the husband is unenforceable in Washington. Bethany is originally from Wenatchee. She's fought a custody battle of her 7-year-old daughter since fleeing Saudi Arabia in 2019. Her lawyer says she could be arrested and executed if she returns. A Washington State Patrol trooper was injured Sunday morning on Snoqualmie Pass when a pickup lost control on the icy roadway and crashed into his cruiser. The trooper was investigating an abandoned vehicle facing the wrong direction on the interstate. The State Patrol said the unidentified trooper was transported to a hospital with ankle, neck, and back injuries. The driver of the pickup suffered an arm injury. The accident happened about 9 a.m. in the eastbound lanes of Interstate 90 east of the Summit. Coming up next, Wenatchee is applying for a fourth time for federal funds to complete the Apple Capitol Loop project. Wenatchee teams get third and fourth place at the recent Washington mock trial competition. And the Washington State Department of Transportation sent crews out last week to inspect the snow conditions on the North Cascades Highway, and they found about 7 feet of snow still on the roadway. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
At Ymca, we do everything to save you money. Ymca.
Mary Maids of Wenatchee has been professionally cleaning and sanitizing homes and businesses in North Central Washington since 1998. Mary Maids uses commercial-grade cleaners and viricides. Mary Maids has implemented additional safety and sanitation protocols. They are strictly following CDC guidelines for the safety of their clients and employees. For expert help with cleaning and sanitizing your home or business, call or look up Mary Maids of Wenatchee to schedule your free estimate today.
At Ymca, we're working to save you money. Every aisle, every department, every day. Ymca.
As our students return to learn, the need is great for all positions in the Wenatchee School District. Can you see yourself in these hallways? Or helping support students? Maybe you're an excellent office administrator or educator, or you have a love of sports. The Wenatchee School District is now hiring all levels of positions. You can make the difference in the life of a student and in your own life. Apply now at wenatcheeschools.org.
Welcome back. In another news, Wenatchee is applying for a fourth time for federal funds to complete the Apple Capitol Loop project, which among other things would create a new bypass route for North Wenatchee Avenue. The $285 million project would include a new bridge over the Wenatchee River and an underpass at Wenatchee Avenue and McKittrick Street. The city applied Friday for $140 million from the Infrastructure for Rebuilding America grant fund. Mayor Frank Kuntz said each year the project is scored higher in the grant application process and has been among the top tier of the projects considered. The total project encompasses an 11-mile loop that includes both Chelan and Douglas County projects. Teams from Wenatchee High School students came close this past weekend, but ultimately had to settle for third and fourth place in the statewide YMCA mock trial competition. Teams from 20 schools around the state took sides in a fictitious criminal trial in which a protester is charged with assault and malicious mischief after a mass demonstration. Washington Supreme Court Justice Mary Yu was the championship judge. The two Seattle schools took top honors. However, Wenatchee High School student Lucia Masacci was one of 4 students who tied for the honor of being named Best Attorney. The Washington State Department of Transportation sent crews out last week to inspect the snow conditions on the North Cascades Highway, and they found about 7 feet of snow still on the roadway. As a result, there's no estimate on when Scenic Highway 20 might reopen. WashDOT said in the coming weeks they should have more information on when they can start clearing efforts. The Scenic Pass is closed each winter with conditions determining when it can be reopened in the spring. You're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News. Coming up next, tonight's feature story and your complete local weather forecast. That and much more still to come on the NCWLIFE Evening News. Please stay with us.
It's March, and Click It RV Moses Lake has gone mad with huge discounts on a huge selection of top brand RVs, which means the lowest prices, factory incentives, and rebates.
You guys gotta beat the spring rush and get in here now.
Shop online and find the floor plan you like, then build it, price it, and click it. Or come to our huge selection, from travel trailers to fifth wheels, toy haulers to motorhomes. The huge indoor-outdoor RV show is here. Get a better RV and the lowest price guarantee only at Click It RV Moses Lake and ClickItRV.com.
Be a winner like me and get the Click It RV.
Family roles change with time. You may find yourself being an unpaid caregiver to a loved one. Caregiving can be rewarding, but also stressful. Taking care of yourself is vital. Aging and Adult Care of Central Washington has low or no cost services for unpaid caregivers, such as in-home support, care supplies, and counseling. Connect in your local area by calling Aging and Adult Care at 800-572-4459 and mention you're interested in caregiver support.
For almost 30 years, Link has been providing transit service to Chelan and Douglas counties. Now Link wants your input to make your transit system even better. Our region is growing in leaps and bounds, and public transit needs to improve to keep pace with this growth. We want to make public transit more efficient, more accessible, and more convenient for the people we serve. But we can't build a better system without you. So please make your voice heard and tell us how transit service can be designed to best serve you by taking our survey at www.movinglinkforward.com. Link Transit, your way to go.
I'm Tom from Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. At Alpine Air, we think of ourselves as customer service-oriented retailers. When you make an appointment, please visit our store, meet our people, see our shop. We are serious about heating and air conditioning. Carrier and Alpine Air are offering huge factory rebates and financing options for all your needs. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air. Call for your free replacement estimate. Heat and air, call Alpine Air, 662-6846.
Welcome back to the NCWLIFE Evening News. In tonight's feature story, with plans to stay fully open into the first weekend of April, it's been a big year for Mission Ridge Ski and Board Resort. In addition to a snow-friendly season, the Wenatchee Ski Resort opened the state-of-the-art Wenatchee Express Chairlift. Director of Mountain Operations Brad Whitting explains how the new lift has been a game-changer for the resort.
In the operator's house, we have state-of-the-art control systems. We have touch screens that provide all the information of the upper terminal and lower terminal simultaneously. The operators and mechanics can adjust all parameters of the lift via speed, spacing, and what we want to see, how we want to see the lift perform. Inside the operator house, we have a high voltage and low voltage cabinet. The cabinet is controlling all the sensors on the line and in the terminal, and then also providing 480 power for the VFD motor that controls the spacing of the chair. So the chair is unique in the fact that we can also run this chair in reverse by just basically a switch of a button. And that allows us to do maintenance issues. Excellent safety feature. The chairlift features bubbles that open and close automatically, and we can adjust the opening and closing for conditions and for what we want to see the chair do. The bubbles will open automatically when they come into the lower terminal, but it's up to the rider to close it. Takes the wind effect away, which gives a nice, comfortable ride. The chairs are reclined a little bit more, and then they have very plush seats, the cushioning of the seat itself. So it's a very comfortable ride with less wind and just feels warmer when you ride inside that bubble. The bubble also cuts through the wind a little bit better than a standard open chair, so hopefully it minimizes chair swing as well for those windy days that we can get.
Time now to take a look at your north central Washington weather forecast. Had a couple of friends that went skiing over the weekend at Mission Ridge, said it was great and there's more skiing ahead. And our conditions, they're nice and warm. Here we are early spring now as we take a look back at the Wenatchee Valley. There's Turtle Rock, and we're taking this look back that way from our Rondo Sky-Fi Tower camera. And you can see Highway 97 here and some traffic this afternoon on this nice day. We did have plenty of sunshine out there, a little bit of wind too, but unofficially high temperature almost to where we should be for this time of year at 54 degrees. 56 is our normal high. Low temperature this morning 30 degrees, and that's still been way below where we should be for lows, and we've been in that trend now for about the last couple of weeks. Beautiful day for our record high back in 1978 of 71 degrees. 25 our record low in 1994. Sunrise now before 7 a.m. at 6:59, and the sun sets at 7:17. Let's take a look at how your Tuesday weather will shape up. And I think Tuesday is going to be a lot like today, except less wind. We're only going to see wind about 5 to 10 miles an hour tomorrow. Temperatures about like today, mid to upper 50s in the Columbia Basin, Moses Lake 59, and then mainly middle 50s in the Wenatchee Valley. We will see 55 in Wenatchee, 53 in Leavenworth, and also 55 for your high temperature tomorrow in Chelan. As we take a look at what's going to happen the next 6 days, tonight mostly clear skies. It will be a little bit chilly once again. Remember, our normal low is 37 now. We'll be about the freezing mark overnight tonight. High pressure, though, is still in control of our weather. Here it is off the coast, still bringing up that nice warm air and moving it right back into Washington State. Tuesday, just a light wind out there with high temperatures about normal for this time of year in the mid 50s or so. As we get into Wednesday, a few more clouds, and they will really increase later in the day. It could be breezy again on Wednesday with winds 10 to 20 miles an hour. And then, yes, we could see a 20% chance for some scattered showers. Most of that will be back in the Cascades, but some of it might spill over into our area. For Thursday, high pressure really builds in off the coast, and that will make for a very quiet weather period. We'll see mostly sunny skies and warmer temperatures, and we're going to continue with that warming trend as we get into Friday too. Look at all of the clear skies around the western U.S. Friday's high temperatures, we are looking at upper 50s to near 60 degrees. And then as we move into the upcoming weekend, man, I hope you have some outdoor plans on the agenda this weekend. Unseasonably warm. We are going to see temperatures Saturday lower 60s, and by Sunday at the end of our forecast, could be the warmest day of the year that we've seen so far. Could see a bit of a west wind on Sunday, but we're talking high temperatures here in the Tri-Cities in the 70s, and I think we'll have no problem getting to about 65 degrees before this next round of moisture moves in to start our next work week. Let's take a look now at your 7-day forecast. Tonight, once again, a little bit chilly out there at 32 degrees, 55 Tuesday, and then maybe some scattered showers on Wednesday and 54. And here we go with that warm up. Thursday, 57, 60 on Friday, 62 Saturday, and all the way up to 64 degrees possibly on Sunday under mostly sunny skies. And that's a look at your local weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
Make being home fun again. Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa has just what you need to bring fun back into your backyard. We have a wide selection of artesian spas and swim spas, new and used, to choose from. We are happy to announce we are now selling Rainbow Kids play structures with 50 models to choose from. To help finish off your entertainment area, we have patio furniture and Komodo Joe grills. At Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa, we have just what you need to bring family fun and entertainment to your backyard. Stop by today.
Hi, this is Brian Snyder with Black Rock Asphalt Services here in Wenatchee, your local Black Rock seal coat company. Have you looked at your driveway or parking lot lately? Is it gray and oxidized? Does it have cracks that have not been taken care of? Or do you have striping that is pretty much non-existent? Please give us a call locally here, 509-665-9769. Learn more at blackrockasphaltsealcoating.com.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available in the GMC Sierra.
And now it's a sports update on the NCWLIFE channel.
And a happy Monday to you. Cashmere wrestled the Pear Bowl Trophy away from Cascade on Friday night with a solid 42-21 victory in high school football. Grant Olson and I had the call right here on the NCWLIFE channel.
Ymca 5 yards deep behind center. Stamps his foot. Bad snap. Got it. Looking downfield. Throwing. The ball is caught. Touchdown, Cascade. Ball caught in the end zone by Kai Lumen. So third down long coming up for the Bulldogs here at their own 30. Back to pass. Phillips throws out in the left. The ball caught over there. Dancing up the sidelines. Got a first down and more.
Look
to
out.
the 50, 30. It's a sprint to the finish, and going to win it is Dominic Harrington for the big touchdown for Kashmir, and we're tied at 6-6. As they got that offset formation, they will go for two. Pitch, throw left, and the ball caught over there. The Phillips to Phillips connection for two. As the quarterback, Cole Warnica, takes a snap, looking downfield, wants to throw the ball. I think it was hit at the line of scrimmage. The ball is intercepted by Kashmir at the 49-yard line. Coming up with the interception, it was Sam Phillips after it was touched at the line of scrimmage. Warnica, I see him walking over behind the bench, kind of shaking it off. Throw downfield, the ball is high, then intercepted. Here comes Sam Phillips back on the return to the 30, to the 20, to the 15, cuts back at the 10. He's going to be down at the 5-yard line. Phillips, who just made the interception and the return, will turn and hand it off to McCabe. He's diving into the end zone. Touchdown, Kashmir. On this 4th down play. Receives the pass from center, now throwing down in the end zone, looking for Harrington. He's open, he's got it, touchdown Kashmir! Parton looking left, has pressure, throws deep downfield, just chucked it up there, and it's intercepted at the 10-yard line. We're going to flag down behind the play. It's Croce on the return. So 3rd and goal coming up from the 7 ball right hash mark. It's not been the prettiest game by any stretch. Throw in the weekend, but that's a pretty throw. And Nate Phillips comes up with a catch. Touchdown Kashmir. On a 1st down and 10 from the 22 after the incomplete on the and now pressure, throw out the flat, the ball caught up there by McCabe. Boy, he's got a lot of room to the 10, to the 5, looking to the end zone. He's in. Touchdown Kashmir. Again, motion man. And Parton takes a high snap yet again. Gets away from one man. Dances around the corner to the 40. It's a foot race to the end zone. To the 20. To the 10. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown Cascade. How about that? So Sam Phillips under center here on a 2nd and goal from the 3. Handoff. Counter play into the end zone. Touchdown Kashmir. Miguel Sanchez will take it in. Cascade looking at a 3rd and goal from the 1. Again, they fake the handoff. Parton rolling left, throwing right. The ball caught in the end zone. I think it's Lumen on the grab.
Coming into Cascade, it's always a big deal. You know, a lot of pride. They came out really strong. We were ready for a big fight. We didn't expect anything less, but they kind of punched us in the mouth at the beginning, but then we kind of got them back.
Yeah, our defense has really good leaders on it, and after, like Sam said, we got kind of punched in the mouth on the first drive. We really picked it up and decided to get it together and kick it in gear and make a statement back.
Yeah, that's a fun one. Just so proud of these kids. You know, we got kicked in the teeth early. They took it to us, and so just really fun to watch those kids respond to a little bit of adversity. And, you know, I thought that might happen early. I think that we had a little bit of jitters and maybe played a little too angry of what happened last week against Moses Lake. So once the kids settled down, it was just fun to watch them play.
Other action on Friday night. Eastmont traveled to Moses Lake, came away with a 35-13 victory. Royal thumped Wenatchee 54-6. Oma had no trouble with Quincy, winning at 53-6. Lake Roosevelt shut out Manson 41-0. Brewster beat Wahluke 38-6, and now Myra Coodley and Heartline handled Bridgeport 58-8. That is Saturday. Ephrata edged Chelan 22-20. Liberty Bell clobbered Antioch 84-0, and Tenaska topped Oroville 34-13. Saturday was a rematch everyone had been waiting for when Eastmont hosted Wenatchee and girls soccer. Wildcats undefeated coming in and had knocked off the Panthers in a PK shootout in the opener 4-3, which was Wenatchee's only loss of the season. Wenatchee's Ureli Sanchez Blanco broke a scoreless tie with a goal in the 30th minute. Olivia Harley provided another in the 71st minute and gives the Panthers a 2-0 win. Sebastian Moraga, Matt Wiesen had the call here on the NCWLIFE channel.
Into the box we go. Good move by Ureli Sanchez Blanco. Go, 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 go.
Not going to be denied on that.
Wenatchee jumps ahead of the Wildcats here at Wildcat Stadium. 1-0. Matt Wiesen, what a shot.
Yeah, Miss Blanco really got, just was not going to be denied on that. Eastmont had her bracketed with 3 defenders, and she just kept on pressing through and found that lucky shot and lucky bounce, and then got a fantastic shot on the far post. It was just great finish.
Looking for some help. She gets it. Shot into the box. 3 for the job. Go, 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 go. Goal for Wenatchee. It's 2-0 now. And it looks like it was number 9 Harley. I'm not entirely sure, but I believe it was number 9 Harley on that final touch, Matt Weiss.
I didn't see one thing I said right when that ball was in the air, that Wenatchee has a lot of numbers in there.
Yeah, it was pretty intense, especially because we played with some of those girls on other teams and against each other for so long. That just going against each other senior year after everything. It was a lot, but it was a lot of fun. I think we both enjoyed it, both sides.
It's rough every game. Every time we play Eastmont, I know we're in for a challenge for sure. And it's hard. I didn't get a lot of shots throughout most of the game, but towards the end, they just started pelting me. So you got to stay engaged throughout the whole thing. And it's not hard because they definitely test us a bit.
Wenatchee improved to 7-1 with a win. Eastmont fell to 6-1 with the loss. Other action on Saturday, Moses Lake topped Ephrata 3-1. Quincy got by Cashmere 3-2. Okanagan blanked Cascade 3-0. Chelan beat Ymca 4-1. It was Warden over Brewster 1-0. Bridgeport blanked Pateras 3-0. And Royal rocked to Liberty Bell 4-0. Wenatchee won its 5th and 6th straight volleyball matches Saturday down in Cascade and Cashmere 3-0. Cashmere shut out the Kodiaks 3-0. Eastmont beat Ephrata 3-2 and shut out Ymca 3-0. Tigers also topped the Pioneers 3-0. At Quincy, Chelan won twice while Moses Lake topped the Jacks 3-1. Manson improved to 3-0 on the season with its wins over Lake Roosevelt and Royal. Waterville Mansfield picked up 2 wins at home, 3-2 over ACH and 3-1 over Wilson Creek. Bridgeport also won twice at Soap Lake High School. Okanagan traveled well to Tonasket Saturday while Brewster split 2 at Warden. Well, how is your bracket today? Eastern Washington put up a great fight against Kansas Saturday in the first round of the NCAA men's basketball tournament. Despite a total of 58 points from the Groves brothers, Eagles fell 93-84. Gonzaga has moved on to the Sweet 16 with today's 87-71 win over Oklahoma. Drew Timme led 4 players in double figures with 30 points and 13 rebounds. Corey Kispert and Jalen Suggs each had 11 as the Bulldogs advanced to face the winner of Ohio and Creighton next weekend. It came right down to the end, but Washington State could not make the shot that counted in the first round of the NCAA women's basketball tournament last night, falling to South Florida 57-53. Charlize Ledger-Walker led the Cougars with 18 points. Gonzaga women got out to a fast start early, leading Belmont 22-13 in the first quarter, but the Bruins went on a 13-0 run to start the second and forced the Bulldogs into 20 turnovers in the game. Belmont moves on with a 64-59 victory. It's Belmont's first ever NCAA tournament win. Haley Van Lith and her Louisville Cardinals are taking on Marist. That is going on right now on ESPN. That's sports news. I'm Eric Grandstrom. Grant, back to you.
Thank you very much, Eric. And as we leave you on this Monday, East Wenatchee Police received a tasty show of support and thanks Friday from staff at the East Wenatchee Municipal Court. Court staff presented the officers with specially designed cookies that included both police and courtroom themes. Officers reported the cookies tasted as good as they looked. Now let's check in with Dan Kuntz for a look at what's coming up tomorrow morning on Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. Dan?
Thank you very much, Grant. We have 2 fascinating videos for the Wenatchee Valley Museum and Cultural Center. They were filmed at the Wells House. It's all about the early pioneers of the Wenatchee Valley. Very educational, fascinating stuff. I thought so. Hope you do too. We'll have that for you tomorrow. Plus, we'll have find out how Haley Van Lith's Louisville Cardinals did in the women's tournament, and of course the Gonzaga women as well. We'll have those scores and everything else you need to start your Tuesdays. Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. We're going to see you live right here from Studio 4 in downtown Wenatchee tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Grant, back to you.
Thank you very much, Dan. And that's going to do it for our newscast tonight. For more on these stories and other news from around North Central Washington, you can find us on Facebook or our website at ncwlife.com. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. You can send us an email at news@ncwlife.com or give us a call at 888-6295. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks for joining us and have a great night.
Low prices. Every aisle. Every department. Every day. We're working to save you money. Winco.
Now in Wenatchee at 1340 North Wenatchee Avenue.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Kerry Condata. This is the 12th District TV show, aired 8 times every week on NCWLIFE TV. We cover business and politics like no one else does it because I've been there and done it. 30 years self-employed, 16 years in the House of Representatives, and 12 years running campaigns across the state of Washington. That resume means you're getting information you can't get anywhere else. This is the 12th District. I'm Kerry Condata.